All right, Panther fans, we're here with Coach Fuller for the post-game show. Going to talk about the freshman JV games this last week against Duncanville. Our show is sponsored by Which Which. Appreciate their help, and make sure you get over there, let them know how much we appreciate it. Coach, let's start out with the freshman squad this last week. You want to talk about how they did and what their progress looks like and what the challenges are for this week?
Yes. The freshmen went down to Duncanville, both teams. First of all, let me say our coaches are really excited about this group. When you get the kids from CMS and from HMS and from GMS that come together, a lot of times they don't know each other very well, and they know some of them, but they've come in and they're a really hard-working group, and our coaches are really excited about having them. They're probably the largest group number-wise of linemen that we've ever had. A lot of times we have trouble having enough offensive and defensive linemen, but with this group, we feel like we're really making some strides, and there's some good skill position players in it. A little bit behind maybe with what they could be, what we hope to be at this point, is as far as what they can execute well. But we're not discouraged at all. One thing, they both lost to Duncanville, but coaches came back extremely encouraged. Said they played their guts out, played as hard as they could, never gave up. We had obviously we're going to have some execution issues early on, and the kind of team that we are typically is we've got to out execute people. We've got to be technicians, and it takes a while to get to that stage. I was talking to the coaches the other day. In the 3 years that we've played Duncanville now, we've played 12 sub-varsity games, 12 JV and freshman games combined, and we're 2-10 on Thursday nights against Duncanville. We're 3-0 on Friday nights. So, a lot of guys have gone to losing as a freshman, losing as a JV, and winning on Friday nights. So it's a process. We just don't want them to get their heads down. Understand that we'll catch up. We'll catch up to those guys. And what we did last week, I think, with the freshmen, will carry over into the coming weeks, and certainly when we get in the district. It might not translate into a win every week, but the idea with the JV and the freshmen is to improve each week and get some playing time and just kind of learn the way as a football player.
Perfect. And for the fans out there, then this week, the freshmen will be playing which night and where?
Our freshmen will be at home.
Okay.
And they play on Wednesday night.
Wednesday. Okay.
Right here.
Right.
Varsity's Thursday.
Yep.
The freshmen, for the most part, unless there's a weird scheduling quirk, our freshmen will be at the same site as the varsity.
That's right.
Or
Okay.
the same town.
Right.
Anyway, maybe not the same exact site.
Yep.
But in our JV, if our varsity's home, the JV goes on the road.
So the JV will be up at Geyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Switching gears to the JV games here. What's your thoughts there?
Same thing, but we lost both games. I think, especially in our JV black team game, our defense was outstanding. The game, we didn't get to completely finish the game. We had an injury that required an ambulance. A young man on our team got a head injury. He's going to be okay. He was, in fact, by the time the ambulance got there, 25 minutes later, he knew exactly where he was. He was kind of joking and laughing, but just for precautionary reasons, we kept him still, didn't get him up, and once the ambulance got there, they did a good job. But it's just where we are with our in Colleyville Heritage High School, but our field is in Grapevine, and there's always, every time we call, there's confusion on who's supposed to come, and they try to pass it over to each other, and a lot of times somebody gets forgotten, and it's frustrating and scary, to be honest. But thankfully, he's going to be okay. I don't think he'll have. I saw him the next morning. He was fine.
Good.
But we lost both of those games. But I was extremely pleased with our defense. Offensively, we've got a ways to go, but we've got some retooling to do. We're gonna have to play more guys both ways. Our JVs, our numbers just aren't huge right now. With this group, I think our junior class is a pretty small class to begin with. There weren't many of them when they were freshmen, and a lot of them have opted not to play and done other things. So when you spread a few of them on the varsity and then two JV teams, it thins it out. But the bottom line is we want them playing, getting experience, getting better at what they do. And the number one goal is not to win on Thursday nights. The number one goal on Thursday nights is to prepare people for winning on Friday nights in the future.
Good. All right, we appreciate your time. Thanks for exciting first week, and we'll look forward to talking next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Panther fans.